Monday night, and it is time for another episode of SideKick Power Hour. My name is Nakia, and I am one of your hosts. And I've been here every week that I possibly could. In fact, I was even here last week when I was at the airport at LAX, waiting for my flight that kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. Finally, we got back on just before all these crazy closures and cancellations. If you were had your flight canceled over the holidays, I really feel for you. I know a lot of people were really upset, and um, we have a good time though out there in California. My body's still paying for it, but I've been resting up, watching, catching up on all of the things that I need to catch up on television. Enjoying a little time with my husband and our dog. But now it's Monday night, and it's back to work, back to get it together for the Sidekick Power Hour. And let's see, I believe our co-host is joining us live from Queens. It's Joshua R. Pangborn.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Josh.
It's good you made it back to Austin.
Oh, I know. I'm so glad to be here, and happy to be taking part in another, what this is,
82.
80, the 82nd episode of Sidekick Power Hour. And
82 wonderful weeks together.
if you're a new person to this particular show and you wonder what the hell's going on, Joshua has created this Crooniverse, as we call it, where there's all of these amazing characters that live in the Crooniverse, and there's people from Skeleton Crew and Demon Doctor and the Art of Blowing It, and all of these things that are kind of intertwined, and we celebrate all of those things and our extended Sidekick Productions family creative efforts right here every week. And we've been having a really good time doing it. And every week when we get to this part of the show, I know that it's going to be fun. This is where I say, Josh, what are we in store for this week?
Well, this week we are celebrating a not quite Christmas, but a Yule time where we are going to watch the excellent and award-winning episode of Demon Doctor, which was our holiday episode we put out last Christmas. And we are also going to be talking about our audience question, because we bring one to you every week. Our audience question this week is, what is your favorite holiday horror film? I know, I just think I discovered mine as of 2 nights ago. So I had a different answer when I wrote the question 3 nights ago. But 2 nights ago, I saw a new movie and I'm like, nope, this is replacing it. So I look forward to hearing what everyone else's answers are, because I want to find out what everyone's favorite holiday horror film is.
Okay, well, let us know in the comments, and we will check in with everybody at the end of the show. But of course, we are lucky enough that we always get to have folks with us here in the studio. And our trusty sidekick to the show is with us tonight, of course. Please welcome back Stuart Keycheck.
Hello.
Happy day, Stuart.
I feel like my color palette's a little off, being that you guys are semi-matching.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm just wearing Nakia.
So. I'm wearing the video cassette plate.
See, it'd be cooler if you were wearing a shirt that has my face on it.
How
can you do that?
And then I wear a shirt with both of your faces on it, and then it's pure synergy. And Nakia, I love that you gave everybody a nice little intro. We haven't done one of those. Just in case anybody's not familiar with the site.
Yeah.
Let me just reintroduce everybody.
Yeah, I was sitting during the introduction video. I was like, oh man. Sometimes.
What if people are sitting here?
Yeah.
That if this is their first time, maybe they have no idea what it's based on. Maybe they need a little refresher course in what we're here for.
Well, you can do all of that, of course, by watching what we're watching right here. But don't forget that you can also catch all of this stuff over at youtube.com/sidekick productions. Or you can stream things like all of Skeleton Crew by going to skeletoncrewtheseries.com, the Art of Blowing It, theseries.com, demondoctor.com, all of those things. But we would love it if you would also consider becoming a member of the Crooniverse, joining us in this Crooniverse, as we call it, and supporting us financially, and you can do that, of course, by visiting patreon.com/sidekick productions. You can get into the Crewniverse for as little as $3 a month. We'd love to have you. It'd mean a lot to us. Where every little bit counts. Or you can always just send a PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App donation directly to us, and all of that goes back into these productions that you are seeing.
And the third option, if you are, don't want to do either of those things, you can get a variety of Sidekick Productions related merchandise that also goes to benefit the show, as well as Joshua and all
that's right,
Sidekick related.
And I will go on record as saying that I really, really would love to buy some of those designs, but I want them in different colors. So I've got to talk to Matthew to figure out how to do that. But
I will give you his email address so you can do that.
Okay. But yeah, I there's a lot of really cool shirts over there. So tonight's question, of course, is going to be, what is your favorite holiday horror film? But before we get started, we definitely want to ask if there is any Skeleton Crew, Art of Blowing It, Demon Doctor, Wasted on the Young, any Sidekick Productions related news this week, Joshua?
Actually, there is. So for those of you who don't know how the web series festival circuit works, it is a circuit, of course. So there is an organization called the Web Series World Cup, and they usually function by selecting 28 or so web series, 28 to 30 web series from around the world, and they take all the people who get into the festivals. They take all the people who get nominated for awards, and they take all the people who win awards, and they calculate your standings based on how that goes. It's called the Web Series World Cup, and what they've decided to do this year is take the up to 10 best series from each genre and put them into a special Web Series World Cup festival called the Creators' Choice Awards. And I was notified that our show, Demon Doctor, is selected for the Creators' Choice Awards for 2021 because we were one of the highest ranked web series for horror, fantasy, and sci-fi in the world.
That's right. Say that loud and proud.
We were one of the highest ranked, in this case, top 6 web series for fantasy, horror, or sci-fi in the world for 2021.
That's awesome.
And a big part of that is because of the episode that we're going to watch tonight. Because
that's right.
The episode that we are watching tonight was an episode which was in a lot of festivals this year and won a lot of awards, including Best Horror at the British Web Awards. And I'm sorry, not Best Horror at the British Web.
Sorry, Josh gets so many awards, he has trouble keeping track of them all.
But we did Best Horror at the Asia Web Awards. I'm sorry, that's what it was. But also Best Horror Comedy, and also Best Actor for Mark Eugene at the British Web Awards. So it was a pretty good time, I think, for this episode of Demon Doctor. And Stuart is wonderful in it. Nakia is wonderful in it. So I am very excited to. Yes, there was an echo there for everyone who wanted to make sure they heard that this was the top 6 web series for fantasy horror.
Josh used his diaphragm on that one, yeah.
Top 6,
folks, if you aren't, hip to all the Demon Doctor fun, you can go to demondoctor.com to start streaming it immediately after the show tonight. There's no real spoilers in this episode. If you haven't seen season 1, it's all good. So, is there anything else that we need to do before we get into the episode?
Well, I do think we also want to just talk about very briefly the musical episode, because that is something still on our and this weekend we had a wonderful version of Me, Myself, and Alone sung by Barbara Thomas, which came out on our Patreon first and then YouTube a few days later. And I hope everyone saw it, because it is a beautiful performance by Barbara.
If you haven't seen it, after this, go over to YouTube and watch it. Just saying.
Absolutely. And we could also watch it here if you want to, Nakia.
I think we should watch it here.
Let me pull it up, and then
I've got it right here.
I totally broke protocol on the schedule.
Fabulous.
I don't know why you would need to pull anything up, because I've got it for you. So,
That's because you are a gem.
He's telling you to pull up.
you know what?
Crystal gem, much like Stuart.
I have total lie. I don't have it. See, I have, in the videos folder, I have everything, all the videos but that one.
That's all right.
Well,
I will get this very quickly.
But while you're doing that, I just want to point something out to folks that I want you to think about that for a second. Okay, think about the fact that we have so many songs in this musical that there are already 5 songs that have been out that are out that you can watch right now, or 4, and this 5th one, is out. It's crazy, and there's 10.
And it's not even that's not even half of it.
10 other songs. We really want you to love this. Let us know in the comments below how you're jamming on the musical. I haven't seen anybody do a karaoke video yet, so
yeah, bring on the karaoke video.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to bring that on.
I'm hoping that Stuart will karaoke something soon.
Well,
if that's the case, then sure. Oh, you mean us to karaokeing you? Oh, okay.
Let's take a look.
I'd love to see Owen karaoke. I bet Owen would karaoke something. I know that I've seen Owen karaoke things on Instagram. So
I'm going to open the invitation that anybody is here. There's a warm welcome to do any karaokeing of any song and to record it and send it to us so that we can watch it together here.
And share it maybe on the Power Hour.
We'd love to share it. We'd love to share it.
But speaking of sharing, we're going to see the original performance by Barbara Thomas of Me, Myself, and Alone right now.
I had dreams and ambitions, fantasies of fame. In the end, I gave it all up for family and a brand new name. Living your life for others is a joke, a mistake, a regret. After all I'd done for them, they still merely forget.
And this is basically the couch that Robert had when I met him.
In the silence, me, myself, and alone.
This is how many of us are feeling right now.
Surrounded by nothingness, all my faded dreams and fantasies left unknown.
Oh, good, Barbara.
I thought I had a second chance, eternity with you, but freed of all the burdens from my past, there's still nothing different or new.
Great guitar playing.
I'm begging someone to listen, I'm crying out for help, can't you hear? Jesus, I can't even cry my own tears.
Great green screen work by Joshua R. Pangborn.
Now I'm sitting in the silence.
If you experience silence for 4 or more hours,
hoping you'll reach out and touch me, but you can't feel me without my flesh and bones. I'm calling out to you from the silence. Please, if you hear me, let me know. Give me a sign or some sort of signal that this isn't just a one-woman show. If you don't need me, where do I go? Is anybody out there? Hello?
Meditation, yoga, homeopathy.
bravo, Barbara.
I sick and tired of all the consulting. There just isn't a cure for adulting.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much.
And I can't wait, Owen, for you to figure out those logistics. So, and also, and if anyone, I mean, Nakia, people can check out our interview on SiriusXM, can't they?
They can. If you have the SiriusXM app, you can catch Joshua and I talking to Lindsay Parker from Volume West. This past Tuesday night, we spoke with her live on SiriusXM Radio. They broadcast portions of Adulting and The Man with the Midas Touch all over the world.
Can you give us, how'd that interview go?
It went really well.
It was really fun. I got a chance to see Nakia talking to an old friend of his who they've shared a lot of memories over the past 10 years, and she was really psyched to talk about this musical. So
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of put it into words, but suffice to say that all the boxes are checked for Lindsay when it comes to her being a fan of this show. So yeah.
And we got to play versions of the song, some of the songs as outros during commercial breaks and everything. So Stuart's singing voice has been on the radio.
Yep.
You guys, I need a second. Hold on.
You're sick and tired of all the consulting.
No,
That's right.
I'm not.
It's been on the radio, so everyone thinks you are.
Yeah. Okay, so should we also watch Midas, do you think? Or
should we just
watch
we didn't share Midas last week because we were very busy with our exciting play. So yeah, let me get Midas in here.
Okay.
I don't know if Stuart saw Midas yet, so.
Did I see Midas yet? Okay, sure.
And this video, the Midas Touch, was filmed by the incomparable Catalan Stellian. So
we need more adjectives because that man deserves them.
He needs like every adjective known to man, so and woman and person.
Tonight's host is Sebastian Jupiter.
Sebastian Jupiter, rock music's favourite bad boy, is under fire after allegedly providing drugs to a fan after his show last week in New York City. A representative for Jupiter called the allegations ludicrous.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll? For salacious recording artist Sebastian Jupiter, the answer always seems to be yes and more.
Man, I wish I had one of those Sebastian Jupiter
We'll talk with entertainment attorney Will Janis to get his take after the break.
Jupiter's descending. This morning, singer Sebastian Jupiter
our friend Will
Linda rehab after spending 15 days
of Movie Bear from Movie Bear.
Dropped by his record label last month after his arrest.
And this is John Riley making out.
This is Johnny's kiss for maybe time. This is what it's like at an Nakia show, right?
No, it's more like a Sebastian Jupiter show.
This is backstage at The Voice.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Honestly, I wouldn't be where I am now without all of you who love to show me. Now, who's ready for the after party?
Stefan Godleski.
This is
the Midas touch, that's what they call me. Everything just sort of fell in my lap. Everyone too, come to think of it. I had the world at my fingers, it just came so easy. Life packaged in gift wrap.
Come through, eyebrows. My eyebrows get an Emmy.
The booze, the money, the
much
clothes,
eyeshadow.
the men. Oh God, the men, they all just seem to do.
That's Will
as I
Shargo.
say.
Ryan and Steve Giuseppe.
That's Wells Fargo?
Bill Chargo.
But time she takes
Very,
it all
very
from
great
everyone you know. She
Jonathan
took it
Stern,
all from me.
who plays Tad. This is By the way, somebody asked before. Yes, this is Tad and Steve
Sawyer.
Sawyer. This is from that
game. It was supposed to last forever, right? That's what we've been sold. Fancy wrapped in fool's gold. The man with the Midas touch, but here I sit alone. When once there were days when crowds surrounded me, suffocated me a bit, if I'm gonna be honest. Coasted, think like I had it all, till the day I sank like a stone, washed up among the debris.
Check my Instagram if you want to see some behind
music, the fame, the drugs, the friends. Oh God, the friends, they all just seem to want me around. But when you falter, suddenly that ends. When you fall down and nothing's left, not even a sound. The music stopped, the spotlight has gone out. Midas is just one of you, a man filled with fear and self-doubt.
That line needs to be delivered very different. Josh did not like it.
The man with the Midas touch, that's what they called me.
I have strong opinions.
Everything just sort of went my way. Until it didn't.
I also love the sound design you did for this, the framing devices for this, Nakia.
That was the only thing that I really added to the video, because
besides performing.
You know,
meditation, yoga,
the only thing you contributed to this.
The only thing you did, yeah.
I'm sick and tired of all the consulting. There just isn't a cure for adulting.
Yeah, so Catalan actually there are a couple of sound cues in there, and the version that he sent had some cool sound cues in it that were very similar to what we needed. But ultimately, that was what we realized, that this was actually enough time for us to put together some more context about Sebastian, because we don't get to see a lot of Sebastian this season.
He's a mystery.
Girl, you're in like every episode. Last season you were in one episode. This season you're in everyone.
That was a joke. I was being sarcastic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Could be.
The only thing that's really missing from this video is Stuart.
What? No.
We should have had Stuart in this video.
It wouldn't have made any sense. We actually discussed adding Stuart to it, and we said it wouldn't make any logical sense for him to be there.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
Well, a story,
he could have. We could have figured it out
in the context of the musical. Right. It wouldn't have necessarily visually and information-wise. It wouldn't have really helped the plot. Of course, I could always be everywhere. I think Angie, just sprinkle Angie into anything. Believe me, I'm happy for it. But time and place.
When we get the Angie Diaries, he'll be in every scene. So
it's that time of the show where we're gonna watch the episode. So let me share.
Right, we're watching something.
Yes, we're watching the Yule episode of Demon Doctor, season 1, the first codex, the Yuletide appendix.
The first codex.
Codex.
Okay.
Wait,
it's funny.
Angie has a doppelganger? Where?
He doesn't. But it's very funny, Stuart, because what was the name of one of the first characters I ever wrote for you specifically?
Angie?
No, I specifically wrote for you a play called Nosce Te Ipsum, a character who was called Mein Doppelganger.
That's true.
You don't remember. It's okay.
No, I do remember. I remember Ivan quite well.
All right. Well, for those of you who have no idea what's going on, if you want to get more involved in the Crewniverse, head over to patreon.com/sidekick productions. And you can find out more. I think Nakia is hinting a spinoff. Wow, maybe. Maybe you never know. But in the meantime, why don't we show Mark Eugene Garcia's award-winning performance from Demon Doctor Yuletide episode.
Every performance of his is award-winning.
With Kristen Cantwell, Owen.
I like us better on the side.
And we've got
who's the guy in the?
Yeah, most people don't know that all of these are cameos.
You know, Christmas cookies are really the only thing worthwhile about Christmas.
Oh, come on. That can't be all Christmas means to you.
You're right. It also means peace and quiet. Because Madame Ruby's at her sister's place in Chicago.
You are such a Scrooge.
Well, excuse me. Do I look rich to you?
No, you look like a chimney sweep.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for it to come that way.
Okay. My mother made those cookies.
You look like a goth zombie.
What's to get? Families coming together to celebrate their love for one another and eating and drinking in front of the fireplace.
Those
I didn't have a fireplace as a child.
sea salt chocolate
I
chip
don't even
cookies.
have one
now.
Okay, well, singing in front of the tree. I mean, at least you even had a good time doing that, right?
Yeah, things were very different in the Jedial household, apparently.
Say
For
that
real?
7 times fast.
That's so sad.
It's hard.
See, you say sad, but I say no. I'm thrilled that I didn't have to deal with all that schmaltz.
Don't be like that. Christmas created a lot of beautiful memories. I'll always remember decorating the tree with my dad or baking cookies with my mom.
Baking cooks.
Those memories keep me warm on a cold winter's night.
Sorry. Did you say something? Because something really boring was putting me to sleep. And
Joke all you want, but I know you have some special Christmas memories.
no, it's a whole lot of fiddle faddle in the end. We should be putting Christmas behind us and just focusing on reviving the case.
The fire is so awesome.
If I had
Who's gonna
the
cope with that?
budget, we would have
I
zoomed
mean, unless
in
you
and
have some
done, like, a
new
fire
evidence,
scene.
we're kind of stuck.
Great. So then I'm failing Lance, and you're
Comment
failing all
below
of
if
the
you'd
other
like to see
victims.
Josh.
Why aren't you failing all the other victims?
It's Christmas, after all.
No.
I'm giving the gift of blame to you. You're welcome.
Fine. But you have to put up a tree and hang up a stocking first.
Yeah, I don't have either of those, but I do have some new books. I bet there's some clues in there.
Oh, give it a rest, Derek. Nothing is going to happen right now. Even the killers are celebrating.
Are they?
Mouth!
Oh god.
The machine, it is not working.
This,
Mouth! Where are you at?
this.
You've reached Frau Perchta. How can I help you?
Could you explain to me why you insist on your...
my dear.
Can you hear me now?
There.
Is it
It's
better?
the second button
Good.
to the left.
Could you explain to me why you insist on meeting your potential clients through these scientific devices instead of a more, how you say, reliable source? Like magic. Just like the old days.
I'm a witch who likes to keep up with the times. Anyone who doesn't risks getting lost in the dust.
Oh, that is preposterous.
Is it? I seem to recall hearing through the dark web that a certain high priestess bungled her very first harvest.
It is true, yes. I have made a few errors.
That's a really cool filter.
Practice.
The Frau.
Makes perfect
Using.
This was so much work.
Well,
Oh, I remember.
it is your time of year, is it not?
My computer kept
Frau
crashing.
they say, is the most powerful during the 12 days of Christmas. It
The
seems
12
to
days of
me
Christmas?
that the old ways still have some sway in the modern world.
The lazy and disobedient do have reason to fear my punishment at this time of the year. Yeah, but somehow I think you want something else from me.
Indeed. Tell me, is your Akatin available?
Oh my god, is
I
your
have a mission for him.
Secret has them.
Funny.
I love our snowy opening.
I love the snowy opening.
Are you watching the show?
I know it's my ringtone. Let me guess. Your tree was filled with termites.
No. I just thought it might be fun to share a cup of cocoa with a friend.
I thought you told me that Jesse was out of town for Christmas.
Yeah, he is. It's you. It's you, obviously. Was that not obvious?
Painfully so.
So, how about the cup of cocoa?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass, but now I know what to get you for Christmas if we have to share a cup.
You can have your own cup, Derek.
Balf! Look at you, always lazying around like a lump on a log.
On the growler.
I didn't hear you.
Is that what that was?
Balf,
Yeah.
you should not have to listen for me. You should feel me. You should be able to anticipate every single one of my needs, my sweet.
I'm not psychic.
Hold him more pity.
If I was, I
I
would be
suppose it is too
looking
much
up
to
off
expect a half
something else besides growler.
I like the short haircut with the beard for the
I love this. Look.
No, she did. In fact, she will be able to get the
It's very
Yakatine to get the how of the technical
Fred
scene.
Savage
Unless
monster
Robbie's
movie from the
protection spell
90s.
is too strong.
But that is the whole reason I needed to
Monsters.
accomplish this
Yes.
spell.
Monsters,
To
yeah.
see if the Yakatine would be strong enough for the spell. Christmas, there are few things stronger than the Yakatine.
Yes, but if the protection spell is too strong and you end up injuring the Yakatine, won't that make foul perch to
Spoiler alert, Doctor Strange.
And Christmas is nearly over. What harm can she do to me then? Oh, honestly, Balf, you worry too much.
Too
You need to relax.
I'm sorry.
Well, I needed you. Oh, what did I need? I forgot. Balf, you made me forget. Oh, if only I could get good help. If only that's what I could get for Christmas. If only Père Noël would give me my wish. Balf, I have got you a Christmas gift. Close your eyes. Open your hand.
Oh, I miss the ocean.
I know you do, my sweet. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, mistress.
Now go grab my coat.
I can't believe that you snuck
This into my suitcase before I left the station?
I love it. Do you love it? You put it on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See, my mother would have a heart attack if she saw me in something like that. I mean, this is the woman who yelled at me because I was wearing white socks with black pants.
Wow, our moms are really different. I don't think mine even owns a pair of socks.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. I love spending time at home for the holidays, but I am glad that it is just the one time of the year. You have no idea what it's like being around someone so intense.
Don't I?
What are you trying to imply?
Nothing, not a thing.
Look, you take care of yourself, okay? I don't like the idea of you
I did
spending
not write
Christmas
that
alone.
part.
Plus, I'm gonna try to get Derek to spend some of it with me.
What are you trying to
With that,
imply?
Somehow Dumbledore doesn't
So
seem like
good.
he's too much into the holiday spirit. Yeah, I'll be right there, Ma.
Ma.
Be fair, he's more of a Professor Snape.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Mom, in there trying to do a self
You take care of yourself, all right?
Oh, happy Christmas! Bart, is this you?
Hi, Eric.
Lisa.
I'm just, how are you?
Oh, well, I am doing well. Thank you. It is just very surprising to hear from you. Yeah.
Right. I know I don't usually call, but I was hoping, well, do you think I could talk to my father?
Who is that?
Do you want to talk to your son? I don't know. He wants to talk to you.
No thanks.
I'm so sorry, Bart. Your father is not here right now.
Are you sure? I mean, that really sounded like him in the back.
I just told
No, it
you
really
he
sounded
wasn't
like-
here.
It really sounded
Why
like
would I lie?
But
Now,
another
happy
character.
Christmas, Bart.
As you'll find in season Doctor season
Your
2 sounded nothing like
stepbrother,
his father.
he says hello. And I am very, very sorry that we did not send you the goat that we usually send you. But, times have been very tough, Bart. Money is very tight. So, but I promise, we will sacrifice something in your name. Okay?
Thank you. That means...
Okay. Bye-bye now, Bart.
Who is it?
Isn't there a brainless Christmas film you could be watching on repeat?
Or we could be watching together.
You just don't give up.
No. I suppose I'm like Santa's elves in that regard. Single-minded, focused on the task at hand, determined to carry it out so that people like you could have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you do realize that the idea of the Christmas elf is hogwash.
What?
They're literal fairy tales. They date back to like 1850 or something. They evolved from the Scandinavian elves, and those elves are anything but holly and jolly.
That doesn't sound right.
Really?
Christmas wasn't even a national holiday until 1870. If you want to break it all down, Christmas is really just a series of stolen celebrations, both parade together to convince a conquered people to convert to Christianity.
Maybe
Eric loves
then,
to spread fun.
But it's changed into something different now.
Has it? Has it really? Well, if so, then that just means that Christmas is a time when people feel forced to buy things to prove they love and care for other people that they actually have no real feelings for. People are forced to pretend to be nice so they don't have to actually be good. It's a time when kids with families remind kids from broken homes how terrible their lives are.
Wow, that is right out of a Hallmark movie.
Good night, Mark. When did Mark get a cat?
I love this scene.
I love that we got real snow here.
Oh, Nat. He looks so lonely.
No, he's not. He's got us.
Yes, but he comes from a much larger family.
So what? So do I.
Xander, there could be over 300 Matsumoras in just one clan.
Oh, wow. That's way bigger than my family. Why does he go visit them?
No! You've been told! Gorblatz is searching for his Nat. Gorblatz could find him and kill his clan.
Yeah, but that's why you got that dead guy's skin on your face, to help protect the clan.
That doesn't make it safe. Not even on the Feast of Saturnalia.
Saturnalia
Or even remotely possible to walk around with.
His family.
I love it.
Even if family doesn't miss Nat. Even if family is ashamed because Nat got kidnapped by Gorblatz.
Who cares if they don't want to see you? You got family right here. We're your family.
You're not Matsumorelos.
You don't have to be related to be part of your family. Family is the people that you care about, that you love, and the people who support you. Right, Xander?
That's right. And to prove to you how much we care, we got a surprise for you.
Those eyelashes on Andrew are amazing.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Nat. Hello, my friend. Sergio and Xander have told me all about your situation, and I want to help. I'm in need of a new shop assistant, and I was hoping I could offer you a job.
Luckily, they were kind enough to buy this cameo from Cameo.com.
Floors?
Among other things, yes. Yes, I mean, not the most exciting of jobs.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, this brings me so much joy. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, good. Good. I'm so happy. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting another call, but we can work out the details after I get back to the city. Just drop by the shop. Hopefully by then we'll have come up with a believable excuse to explain your face.
If we had a budget for it, Owen, we would have.
Happy holidays. Oh, wait. What about a farming accident? Oh, that might work.
Oh, what?
Thank you.
Explain his face, a farming accident.
You've given such purpose. You really are my family.
Happy Centenalia, Nat.
Happy Centenalia.
Xander.
Yeah?
Where did you get that phone from?
Oh, don't you worry about it. This guy ain't gonna miss nothing. Not after that happy ending.
Oh, Xander.
I know it's you. I just gotta take this. Hello?
Hey, Captain. Merry Christmas.
Mark, is something wrong?
No, not at all. I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I appreciate that. But this is my personal line. You're only supposed to use this for emergencies.
Yeah, I get that. I get
It's
that.
a Christmas emergency.
I need to take a moment to thank you. You really helped me get my head on straight this year.
Listen, it can't be easy. Losing Jacob, and then your friend Dylan.
Derek? No, he's fine. Oh, yes, that.
Remember, he died.
You got himself to a good place again.
Right, but I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm not willing to take credit for the state your head is in. I mean, what did you say was behind your last case?
A Rakshasa?
Right.
Granny.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Well, I mean, it was kind of obvious. That's what my source said. The crime was taking place on Diwali, plus the victim's flesh looked like it had been torn off and eaten.
Mark, I'm trying to enjoy a holiday meal with my family.
Right. Sorry.
Thank you.
I'll let you go.
Mark, happy holidays.
My husband must have some secret that he's not telling me, Madam Ruby. He must! I mean, otherwise, why would he be skulking about in the middle of the night like that? I mean, does he not think I don't notice when he leaves the bed at 3 in the morning?
I realize this is a challenging time for you.
And your
But
servants.
I've warned you. The
That's a good
cards
challenge.
do not work during
In the Hamptons.
Christmas. The Yule energies are completely at odds with the great beyond.
Kind of like
Surely you could try.
Shot in the actual.
I'll pay extra.
She's on television right now. This is her screen.
Oh, Amber. Believe me, I wish I could, but I just can't. Sorry, I am getting a call.
Is it from the great beyond?
A call
Call on the phone.
The great beyond doesn't use audio waves.
But wait, Madam Ruby, wait!
Thank the goddess. You saved me from Amber.
What do you know about Yulakaturin?
The Yule cat.
Yes. I've been trying to find my book on Icelandic myth and folklore, but someone seems to have borrowed it.
It's not my fault if my niece just loves the pictures in it.
Get the book.
The Jalakaturin, or Yule cat, is an Icelandic monster who stalks the countryside at Christmas time. He feasts on people who have not been given new clothing.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is you calling me up to ask about this cat. Are you that lonely?
Don't be silly. I like being alone.
And no one likes being alone during the holidays.
Yeah, well, don't tell me what I like and don't like, okay?
Have you called your mother?
That won't do any good. She probably doesn't even know how to turn on a phone.
Derek.
Just, look, thanks for the information. I'm sorry that I bothered you. I got a little nervous because I was talking to Mark and I saw a cat and he doesn't own a cat. And
You saw a cat? What are you doing talking to me? You've got to get over there and make sure it's not a Jalakaturin.
I'm sure it's not. It's...
Go!
Jello Katurin.
Hey, Detective Bessem, Merry Christmas.
Can you even say that?
Merry Christmas? Why do you think I can't say Merry Christmas?
I mean, you're a,
What?
a demon. Doesn't saying Christ, hurt you or something?
This is why I hate Hollywood. It's the bastardization of my kind.
The bastardization of my.
I'm sorry.
You have no idea how frustrating this is.
In some ways, I guess I always thought all demons were evil. But here you are. I mean, yeah, you do have sex with dead bodies.
I was cursed, okay?
But you also try to help people.
Ah, speaking of which, Derek called me. He said you have some kind of cat living with you?
Cat? No, I'm not a cat.
Oh.
Wait, no. So, yeah, there is a cat here.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't want to alarm you, but that...
Derek, you're here. Let me see the record. They're about to play the 4th replay of Make the Yuletide Gay, so perfect timing.
Is this him? Is this Jalakaturin?
Oh, yeah, look at that pretty cutie.
Did you spike your eggnog on the way?
Yep, I thought he looked hungry.
What is that?
The Yule Cat. Another reason to hate Christmas.
Why are my guns in the other room?
I love that moment.
Look, bullets aren't gonna work on that hide, okay? That's one tough pussycat. I mean, it has to be. It only eats the meanest people.
Meanest people. It eats people that haven't been given gifts of new clothes, that haven't been given presents. Because they're bad. It's a punishment demon.
What?
Just quick, give me your hat. Happy holidays, Mark.
Merry Christmas, Derek.
Well, it looks like someone's got themselves a new friend, detective.
I get my very own monster cat? Derek, this is the best Christmas present ever. Thank you.
Unfortunately, your detective received a gift of the new clothing before my little kitty could feast on him.
Blasted demonologist. Always trying to find a way to fix me.
Truthfully, I'm a little bit more intrigued by the victim. I did some digging, and I discovered that
Oh my
he is
God.
protected by
We
some
totally
very
blew it on this. We should have had a, instead of this being a Zoom call, it should have been a broom call.
That's ice.
You do
But that's what I'm saying. We should have made it
my
a broom
little
call.
kitty had managed to eat him, that this magic might
This
have been
magic
able to
moment.
From
kill him.
this moment.
Yeah?
So different and so new.
Not me, Genevieve.
You put
I'm a
precious
cold as ice.
It seems you have no idea with whom you are dealing with.
Of course, sir. You can threaten me all you
Comes-
want, but you and I both know you are nearly powerless on December 26th. And Christmas, it only comes once a year.
But it comes back every
Yeah, I
year.
love and Christmas.
Watch your back.
She's like reading her.
You may think very little of me and mine, but you have made a grave enemy today.
Uh-oh.
I'll add you to the
Now,
list.
let me go call this guy to fix my screen.
You?
Hi, hello, Mother.
Stark and scary screams the stork, unaware of the nature of the package it delivers.
I just wanted to say, God, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Mom, have you been having your Christmas trees again?
Christmas? Oh, that damnable day. The day they carted poor Nessa away. The fire burned. The house
Is she
down
Batman?
true. But sticks and stones don't make a home. There is through the home
I gotta go. Take care of yourself, please. Twice in one day. What a surprise.
Well,
Just
you
cut
did
her
save me
off.
from the Jolly Cotton Ring.
That you
She's
like a
so
turtle.
nuts. He
Yeah.
just cuts her off.
That.
She didn't notice. It's
I
okay.
thought, least I could do was bring your hat back.
Oh, let me get your hat.
No.
No,
Keep it.
it's been on your head. I don't
It's
want
festive.
to.
You need festive right now.
It's your hat now.
Oh, speaking of.
That is going to make a mess.
It's artificial.
I've taken away everything I can complain about.
Yeah, I tried to think ahead. Look,
I know that
Derek.
you need some more makeup. I'm going to go to the store and buy
I just
some.
want to say thanks. And
Wait, I thought he it was like a 1989
Oh, no.
Joker makeup moment where
Merry
like
Christmas, Derek.
that's the makeup over what he really looks like in front of his
Mark.
mom. Right? Or
I don't suppose you'd like
Mark
to
can't
stay
see what Derek
and
looks like.
help me decorate this?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. And when we're done, we are totally gonna put on some Christmas movies. Like 5. I brought pajamas. Stick with me. I'm gonna make sure you learn to love Christmas. Gross.
And for our final music video of the evening,
special song by Alanis Morissette.
You trim the shit out of that tree.
I trimmed the shit out of the song to make it fit.
In just 2 weeks, the trees are lit and the music is playing. Children searching the sky for snowflakes, making their list and softly praying. But some of us will be
What is that? Is that mistletoe?
Yes. Madame Ruby hangs it from time to time. It's a symbol of rebirth and protection.
I
you know,
love that
among
you
other
wear your
things.
pup name tag
Like kissing.
everywhere you go.
Open to that, yeah.
Hey.
What would Derek's
do you
pup
wanna
name be?
Start the movie?
No.
Pegasus?
But we probably should anyway, huh?
Pup Sticks.
Peg him, sis. Get it?
Popsipledia.
Peg him, sis.
That's actually really good.
Peg him, sis.
Oh, good. You've just been cast in a remake of Scrooge.
Yeah. This was so much fun to make. It really was.
Christmas is coming in just 2 weeks. I hear them silver bells.
It is bad luck not to kiss. We'll have to see what happened because of that in Demon Doctor Season 2. Coming up in 2022. This was such a fun episode to make, though. We decided to make it 2 weeks before Christmas. The cast all were like, yes, let's do it. A bunch of them filmed it on their own. A bunch of them filmed it with me. Anybody who was in my bubble at the time filmed it with me. And
just send Josh the footage and he'll slice and dice and make it a thing.
I did that, and then Nakia and I stayed up literally all night on Christmas Eve. Like, neither of us actually went to bed on Christmas Eve.
Santa couldn't even come to our house because we were still asleep.
Well, he couldn't come to our house because we were still awake.
Still awake, yeah.
So, but it was a great episode, and I really, really loved it. It's one of the nicest, happiest things I've ever made, probably.
It really is. It's very wholesome.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah, and you know, it's now just crazy, racking up all kinds of awards. Multiple awards for this episode. So congrats to everybody who helped create it. Mark Eugene Garcia, all of the other cast members who put in, you know, their videos and stuff, and we had such a good time. It's great.
Which leads us to our audience question, because we're almost done for the week. Wow, this has flown by today.
Yeah. What is your favorite holiday horror film? So Josh, I think you have a pretty clear idea about this. So I think you should actually start.
Oh no, I have to go. I want to hear Stewart's first.
No, you first, damn it.
Okay. My very favorite holiday horror film is a film I discovered 2 nights ago. It is called Better Watch Out. And the premise makes it sound like something that is not a very good movie, because it's about a babysitter and she has to protect her charge from a strange home invasion. To people at home, a charge is another way. The child she's protecting. It's basically a cross between Home Alone and The Strangers.
Okay.
But it definitely went in directions I didn't expect. Was wonderfully funny, but also very dark. And set at Christmas, so it's a holiday movie.
Well, let's see what some of the fans out there have said their favorite holiday horror film is. Gremlins.
Gremlins is a lot of fun. Krampus is a lot of fun, too.
Krampus is fun.
Much more fun than I thought it would be. Actually, when I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is better than I thought."
Anybody else?
Oh, Jay also likes Gremlins.
That's up there. It's ranks pretty high.
Gremlins is a very good one.
It's either my number 1 or number 2.
I did a lot of holiday horror this week. I watched for the first time a lot of holiday horror films that I didn't even know about.
Like what?
I watched Jack Frost, which is about a snowman who kills people. I don't know.
Who came out around the same time as the other Jack Frost film, which is very different.
Very, very different. The one where Michael Keaton becomes a snowman.
Right.
Very different. Jack Frost is a terrible movie, but on all the right ways. So it was really, really fun. And then Anthonix agrees with me. He knows that one. Anthony, I need you to do a review of Jack Frost. That would be hilarious.
For next Christmas.
Yes.
What about you, Stu?
Toss up between Silent Night, Deadly Night, Black Christmas, and Gremlins.
Yeah.
I just watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 1, 2, and 5 this past weekend. And I also watched, 3 and 4. Well, when you get to 4 and 5, apparently they're completely different, unrelated stories. They're basically the Halloween 3 of the Silent Night, Deadly Night series.
3 and 4.
Yes. So, yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night is fun and sad. I mean, they just kill and rape that kid's parents right in the very first couple scenes.
That's my favorite. I mean, movie. That was my pick.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
And then there's also you said Black Christmas, Stuart.
Mm-hmm.
Which version?
The 70s, the original one.
Yeah, the original one's pretty good, but the 2019 one,
heady,
is actually way better than I thought it was going to be. So it was a surprise.
I agree. I really enjoyed the 2019 one. I did not really enjoy the 2006 one, or that was not a very good remake of the 70s one.
No.
But the 70s one is great. I loved how they just showed Billy and with just his eye. It was really, really cool.
So good.
And then Christmas Evil was
That's
also fun. I didn't like the Grease ending though. That was a little. But CJ thought Jack Frost was horrible fun. I agree. It was horrible and fun. I did not know Hansel and Gretel was a Christmas movie. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, it's creepy.
Nakia, you said Silent Night, Deadly Night is yours?
Yeah, that or Gremlins, probably. Don't forget, folks, you can make a donation at Venmo, PayPal, Cash App to help us create more of this award-winning content like this episode of Demon Doctor that we watched tonight. Josh, tell us the episode name one more time.
Demon Doctor Season 1, the first codex, Yuletide Appendix.
Wow.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Demon Doctor Season 1, the first codex, the Yuletide Appendix.
Right on.
Out of this world. Well, it really is out of this world, and we're here every week because of folks like you who help support us over at patreon.com/sidekick productions. We will be back next week. We will have stuff for you. Let us know in the comments below if you have been enjoying the original cast recording or the instrumental version or my version, Nakia's vocal version, which they're all out right now. We did hear there was a problem with the instrumental version not being on a couple of stores, so we are looking into that technology. But we love each and every one of you, and we're so grateful for you being here.
Make sure to record those karaoke versions. We'd love to hear and see those.
That would be
good or bad or everything in between. Definitely.
That would be a great way to celebrate the new year, everybody. So,
and don't forget, you can head over to the SiriusXM app to get this recap of our interview with Lindsay Parker from Volume West.
Oh, and that picture, you two are just smoldering.
You should definitely head over to youtube.com/Sidekick Productions so you can watch me, myself, and Alone if you did not get to watch it earlier with us. Or you can just scroll back and get our commentary with it. But we will be back next week. Until then, bye-bye. All things from the Sidekick Productions universe.
And I thought I was going to forget all my lines.
because it's a a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.